Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers and the defending.
They're out to prove a point that they're ready for this moment and that they can deliver in the clutch.
And the two leading stars for these teams. Clark, it's Clyde Drexler and Michael Jordan. Their games invite comparison, I think.
They sure do, Kevin. A lot of side to glide. Both cleared for takeoff.
On the floor for Portland, it'll be Terry Porter and Clyde Drexler in the backcourt. Up front, Jerome Kersey is at small forward. Buck Williams at the 4. Handling the low post is Kevin Duckworth. For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright is at the center. Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant man the front court. John Paxson is at the point. And, of course, at off guard, it'll be Michael Jordan.
And the Blazers certainly motivated to answer their detractors. That's a question they know can't be answered with words, but rather with their performance on the floor.
Drexler passes to Kersey. Here's Duckworth. And good that time. Duckworth's got 6.
Nice find that time from the swing man, Kersey. Teammates love that kind of unselfishness.
And David Aldridge, a war of words preceding this series. And for more, let's send it over to you.
Thanks very much. Now, the Bulls have been playing some mind games in the run-up to the finals. Coach Phil Jackson was blunt in saying that the Blazers play in spurts and are prone to self-destructing. When I spoke to Portland coach Rick Adelman, he refuted that, as you'd expect. He pointed to their stellar record the past few years as proof. Guys,
he's got a point, David. Thank you. And Michael Jordan backed up Jackson's comments, Mike.
When you've got an opposing coach and star player taking shots at you like that, it can either motivate or rattle a team. We'll find out how mentally tough the Blazers are.
They'll put up a battle for sure. And Clark, the Blazers like to play a much faster pace than the Bulls.
Certainly, Kevin. They will be looking to push the tempo. You can count on that. And that could help them with their execution, in my mind. Much simpler pushing the ball with a numbers advantage than going against the set half-court defense.
Great scouting report. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Aggressive take there to get inside. Looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Throwing it down with tremendous power.
Woo! One-handed nonetheless.
He's an absolute force, that's for certain.
And Mike, after his poor shooting night last time out, everyone wondering how Michael Jordan will respond tonight.
Okay, we'll see very shortly. Sometimes that only helps to fire him up. Opponents are scared of Jordan coming off a bad game. He goes out there trying to prove himself all over again.
And usually is successful. Here's Drexler following the basket by Michael Jordan.
And in my mind, the most fascinating individual matchup in this series is Drexler going up against Michael Jordan. Jordan's going to have his work cut out on the defensive end.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Coach. Yeah, you know, MJ's guarding a guy who's averaging 27 points a game in the playoffs in Drexler. So he's going to have to really do a lot of work at both ends of the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Purdue, he's checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Horace Grant. Hanson's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Now here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Williams. Here's Duckworth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Never afraid of a little physicality. In fact, Duckworth welcomes it on the way up.
First trip to the line for him here. Mike, one thing with this matchup, Terry Porter has really struggled against the Bulls in the past.
Definitely not a good sign for the Blazers. Porter's one of their most important players.
Tying an NBA Finals record in a half. Michael Jordan with his 3rd three, providing an early lift for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Porter, pass to Robinson. Here's Bryant. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
The Bulls continue to share the ball. They're unselfish, active, and finding points easily at the moment.
From deep, Jordan Jordan is now closing in on the most points in an NBA Finals half. Can he get to 33? And one thing the Bulls have been relying on is Jordan's scoring, Clark, in the post.
That's been a bit of a surprise tactic for them in the playoffs, and it's paid dividends. More and more, they're setting up Jordan on the block. We'll see if they stick with that tonight.
Got a hand on it.
The 7-footer will produce, saying, no, no, no.
A nice shot by Jordan. 30 points for Michael Jordan.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Drexler dishes to Robinson. They need this. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Danny Ainge is checked in for Drexler. And Pack subbed in for Porter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Here's Ainge. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the hoop.
Michael Jordan now holds the NBA Finals record for most points in a half. This is certainly a night to be remembered in NBA history. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Bulls. Now a timeout called by Portland. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Some changes for Chicago. Grant, he's checked in for King. Pippen comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Paxson in for B.J. Armstrong. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pack. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Passes it to Hansen. Bulls moving the ball around. No good from Paxson. Trailblazers trail by 20. Here's Pack. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Horace Grant. The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so he makes both from the line. Now Paxson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1 second left. The shot misses. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He nailed it from long range. We welcome you back for the second quarter of Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Tremendous action so far between the Bulls and the Trailblazers. Chicago leading by 18.
And with Jordan leading the way, the Bulls won their first title last year. I'm not sure they'll have to wait long for another one.
Williams is out there with Grant. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Hansen. And it's Paxson in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pack, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And when we talk about Jordan, we're talking about a man, Clark, in the prime of his career. At the very top of his game.
Yeah, one of the best we've ever seen, Kevin. I wouldn't doubt the Larry O'Brien trophy lives in the Bulls trophy case for a few more years. I mean, the Blazers might not want to hear that, but it could very well happen.
Drexler's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pass to Paxson. Shoots a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Chicago doing a nice job moving the ball, finding good shooting opportunities, and exploiting the weaknesses of the defense with really on-target, on-time passing.
Mike, I'd say any questions about Jordan's bad wrist have now been answered.
It's not affecting him at all, and he's taking advantage of some really soft Portland D. By the look of it, MJ's going to make this a long night for the Blazers.
And the pass to Hansen. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Drexler. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Well, Drexler's so smooth, makes it look effortless, but he does have to get tricky inside to beat that contact.
For 3, Paxson. Tries a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paxson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Great ball movement, making that defense work.
And the Bulls not going to Jordan in the post as much as we've seen Clark throughout these playoffs.
And Kevin, that might be by design. I mean, the Bulls have sent MJ into the post so many times. This might be a little wrinkle that Phil Jackson has in store for the Blazers.
Yeah, that's a good point. That wouldn't surprise me.
Great recognition there by Paxson, noticing the open teammate and setting him up for the painless bucket.
And while we have a chance, let's send it over to David Aldridge courtside.
Thanks, guys. In this series, of course, everyone's looked forward to that head-to-head matchup between Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Now, Jordan's defense is going to be a key role, maybe more so than it was in their last series. Cleveland's backcourt doesn't have the firepower that Drexler brings, and it's Jordan's job to slow him down. We'll see if he's up to it, guys. Back to you.
He will indeed. Okay, Dave, thank you very much. Mike, we all know how much Michael Jordan enjoys a challenge, and he's got a challenge in front of him right now.
And I think he's already enjoying it. For as much attention as his offense gets, he can anchor this team with his defense as well.
Good point. The shot's good from Pat.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And right away, we can see the one-on-one battle, Mike, between Jordan and Drexler is going to take center stage.
And not in the way Clyde wanted. Jordan's been toying with him. If this is how their matchup is going to go, the Blazers are in trouble.
Big trouble.
Hey, this is a pretty funny story you think about it. After Chicago drafted Jordan in 1984, he flew into town, but they didn't have anybody at the airport to pick him up. A chauffeur at the airport recognized him and offered him a ride. I bet you the Bulls figured out how to take better care of Jordan after that.
Here's Drexler. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
There's a reason why he's called the Glide. Such a smooth stroke.
Here's Hansen. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Hansen's got 15. That's hard to believe the Bulls wouldn't be prepared to greet the number 3 overall pick, Mike. I've never heard of that before.
Well, it worked out well for the chauffeur, though. Jordan appreciated it so much that he hired him as his personal assistant. And he still got the job.
A good deed rewarded.
Why couldn't that be you and I, Kev? We could be driving. Him around.
And once again, the Bulls defense stifling Porter.
Well, with that size and athleticism on the wings, they have the ability to get him out of his comfort zone. He only shot 31% against them in the regular season, and his struggles continue tonight.
Yeah, it's hurting.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter. Whoa, Buck Williams, goodness.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. For 3, Paxson. Bryant with the rebound. And it's Drexler with the ball for Portland. Driving inside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Superb second effort.
Yeah, stayed right with it.
He's always working on the offensive glass.
No good from Paxson. And so here's Portland. Here's Pack. Williams with the block.
Good anticipation by the big man that time. Williams saw it early and got the block.
Some changes for Chicago. Livingston's checked in for Grant. Jordan comes in for Hansen. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. Duckworth, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Porter comes in for Pat.
And the Bulls might be a little short on the bench. Craig Hodges has been limited with a bad ankle.
Jordan with the bucket.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
And here's Portland. Drexler inside. He's against Jordan. Here's Kersey. Nice D from Pippen.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, the determination is unmatched. MJ able to embrace contact and finish. And he'll shoot one more.
Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Williams. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the right side. Here's Duckworth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, if you need a bucket getter at the center spot, call up Kevin Duckworth. He's your guy. He looks to score whenever he can inside.
Good on both. Here's Jordan. The shot from the low post is good. Jordan's got 41.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
And so it's Chicago. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the two. Welcome into the third quarter here in Chicago, folks. The Bulls in pursuit of their second consecutive NBA title. A win here in Game 1 would go a long way toward making that happen. Here's Jordan.
And I don't know how Michael Jordan can follow up that performance in the first half. But we'll find out.
One of the great halves in NBA history, Clark, shattering some league records in the process.
And you know what, Kevin? Portland's got to be terrified. I mean, we thought his wrist might affect him. Instead, Jordan looks now like he's never been better.
He's incredible. Checking out the group for Rick Adelman to start this second half. Williams is out there with Kersey. Then there's Drexler. Then there's Kevin Duckworth. And it's Porter in at the 1 spot.
Such a skillful passer. Porter has a great sense for when and where to send the ball.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
How about this, guys? If the Blazers had taken Jordan in that '84 draft, their backcourt could have been MJ and Clyde the Glide Drexler.
That triple gives Jordan 5. Michael Jordan is just 1 3-pointer away from an NBA Finals record. Here's Porter, and Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Duckworth. And another shot. Kersey passes to Williams. Outside, Porter. Williams looking around. Here's Drexler. And he overshot that one, missing. Mike, the '84 draft is rehashed and looked at from every way, but it is scary to think, isn't it, about that guard combination in Portland had they drafted Michael Jordan.
Well, the West had so many strong centers back then, you can't blame Portland for taking a big. But it would have been a lot of fun, Kev, to see MJ and Drexler team up.
Oh, a couple of future Hall of Famers. And Jordan, Mike, is just tormenting the Blazers from three-point range.
It's going to take a much sharper effort from Portland defensively. They can't give Jordan an inch of room on the perimeter anymore.
Here's Kersey. That shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here's Jordan outside, tying the NBA Finals record. Michael Jordan with an exceptional display of shooting. That was his 6th three-pointer in this game. Here's Porter. And nothing is falling for him right now. Looking to keep it rolling.
Stay on the attack and keep playing the right way.
When you talk about driving to the basket and finishing, Jordan is as skilled as they come. Good luck to any defense trying to stop him in that situation.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Porter. Here's Williams, and he converts the layup. Williams has got 6.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switch here also for Portland. Bryant, he's checked in for Williams. Drexler with the ball. Jordan on him. Kicks it out to Drexler. Kings checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Paxson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Like you think the Bulls may be in Porter's head. He's having the roof here in Chicago. Is going to blow off. Michael Jordan just collected his 7th shot from beyond the three-point line. That's an NBA Finals record. The kick out to Bryant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Trailblazers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw, good, Bryant. The Bulls making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Both free throws good for Bryant. Jordan against Ainge, and they double up Jordan. Outside Williams. Back to Jordan. And it's sent back by Bryant. There's the triple. This is unbelievable. 8 3-pointers from Michael Jordan. And the Blazers seem to have no answer. Ainge, the pass to Robinson. And there's Porter on the assist by Robinson. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
A bigger point guard at 6'3". Porter's comfortable operating close inside.
The Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Jordan. Wadley, he's checked in for Portland. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Here's Watley. He's covered by Armstrong. Watley misses. And the matchup between Jordan and Drexler. Mike is not going how the Blazers wanted it to.
This could be a long series for Drexler. Jordan's not one to let up when he's got a guy on the ropes.
Yep, and the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:30 left to play in the third. Here's Watley.
The strong defensive King doing a terrific job in helping to change the shot.
Jordan drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Driving the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What concentration from Jordan. Not allowing the defense to affect this shot, even with contact.
Outside Bryant. Can they get it? Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent work following the play and getting there for the tip-in.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
The Trailblazers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one drops. Paxson, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Chicago has possession. For 3, Paxson. It's rebounded by Abdelnaby. So it's Portland now. Here's Ainge. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's normally one of his spots. And it was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
The shot's good from Paxson.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you got to just keep it going.
Bucket is good.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Stolen by Robinson. King with the block.
Great D from King. That's his role on this squad.
And so it's Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shit. Welcome back as we get set for the fourth quarter action here in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Portland and Chicago both trying to jump out to an early lead in this series.
And guys, I don't think there's a better crowd in sports than this Bulls crowd. They can make it deafening in here.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Hansen is out there with Armstrong. Then there's Purdue. Then it's King. And it's Livingston in at the 4 slot. Here's Watley. Banked in off the glass. And when you've got a crowd this enthusiastic, Clark, and a player as exciting as Michael Jordan, that is a pretty potent combination.
Combustible is a word that comes to mind. Really a match made in heaven. I mean, MJ feeds off of that energy of the crowd. And when he needs a boost, they give it to him. And vice versa.
Here's Ainge. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it continues to be a battle for Porter against the Chicago Bulls. Clark, he can't get any traction.
Well, Chicago's defense has been a real Rubik's Cube for him. He just can't seem to solve it. The Blazers are going to have to do a little bit more to try to get him some easier looks.
Solid pass from King. Excellent job finding and hitting the open man.
To the middle. Duckworth with the bucket.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Here's Livingston. And the 3 off target. And that's a surprising time, Clark, for an intentional foul.
It sure is. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish right there. But I'll tell you what, he better have a good reason for it, or he's going to be seeing some extra pine time.
Michael Jordan is checked in for the Bulls. They are in complete control, Coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. And Jordan's three-point output has been a huge story once again here tonight.
And that's not usually where he makes his mark. If he continues to pour it in from long range the next few games, the Blazers will have their hands full.
Yeah.
This effort by Ainge to get in there for the board and get a shot back up.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Misses from close range. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. This is truly sensational. Michael Jordan's long-range shooting beyond containment. And this arena is loving every moment of it. Here's Watley. It's all in by the Bulls. And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Here in this fourth quarter, it has been all about the three-point shot for them.
Absolutely making it rain. And there's no better time to pick up points in a hurry.
No matter what happens in this game, you know, the Bulls will have a tough task ahead. The Blazers have won 14 straight playoff games at home.
Here's Ainge. And the jumper falls for him. Ainge has got 4 points in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jordan down low. Guarded by Robinson. And he gets the bucket. And Mike, the Blazers' playoff winning streak in Portland dates back to last season.
Yeah, they haven't lost a home playoff game through the first 3 rounds this season. So the Bulls better take care of business before the series goes back to Portland.
Livingston the pass to Purdue. And 3 from Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
Here's Watley. Here's Duckworth. The rebound by Jordan.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Latre. Rebounded by Duckworth. Duckworth's got 8 rebounds in this game. From past the arc. The shot by Ainge, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Watley passes to Duckworth, and the shot goes in.
Good recognition. You have the mismatch, go to work.
Duckworth's gone even, 50% from the field, 5 of 10. Jordan is doubled. Pass to Hansen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Tries it from 19. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
The mid-range is more or less wide open for Jordan. It's a go-to scoring area for him.
9 feet out. Watley, good. Watley's got 4 points in the quarter. Watley's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Here's Jordan. He takes it in.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Duckworth. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for the Trailblazers, Bryant comes in for Duckworth. And Pack subbed in for Danny Ainge. Michael Jordan on the wing. It's good from long range.
Tremendous ability to catch and shoot the basketball. He's got that shot in his bag.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Watley. Here's Robinson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
Here's Jordan. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. Moves back up. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. .23 seconds left in the game. Here's Watley. He dishes it to Bryant. Good work there as it goes.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Purdue the pass to Hansen. Here's Watley. And with this victory, the Bulls stand just 3 wins away, Mike Fratello, from their second consecutive title.
And it looks like they are determined to make that happen. Michael Jordan's got one finger on the trophy already.
And you know the Chicago crowd will be ready, Clark, for game 2. This building will be rocking.
No question about it, Kevin.